let's start with this demo session on the Automation Anywhere, this content. So we'll see what is the need for the RPA, then some of the features, then we will see the introduction to the Automation Anywhere, and then we will see the actual control room and one or two use cases. Okay, so let me just quickly tell you like what is the need of RPA. So if you consider this robotic process automation, and so just the key points we can say like development speed will be there. Just we need to develop the process, its execution end to end, and we just have to deploy it, and then it will run on its own. So it's a quickly we can adapt it. So as it's a virtual work, let's say virtual, we can say a bot. So we don't need to like see whether it is working or not. So we just have to schedule it, what is the priority, and it will run on its own. Then if we consider for the audit purpose, let's say like if you are running the process multiple times, and you just no need to like go and check whether it has run or not. So everything will be running on its own, and it will be sending the notifications as we have added in the code itself. Then in terms of security, so there will be everything will be securely stored. Like if we are using some of the credentials, and if there is a web automation or you want to store some username, password, or any kind of sensitive data. So everything will be stored in the credential vault in the Automation Anywhere. So only bot will be accessing it and using it in the code as and when required. Then there is a virtual worker concept, like it runs on 24/7 as and when you're scheduling it. And if you want to like modify the any small requirement or anything you want to upgrade, so you can easily upgrade and redeploy. So that is the thing. And it's compatible with like web applications or some of the desktop applications. Any with any application we can integrate this. Moving ahead with the next slide, like what RPA can do. So we can say it's accuracy is there. Then there is a low technical barrier. So it's fast and easy to implement. Then there is a compliance as well. So we can do that. Then like any third party or any application, so that also we can easily integrate with this. Improved employee model, like if we can reduce the task of the existing employees, let's say if they are doing the repetitive task, so that their work can be done by the bot and they can do the other important tasks that they need to work on. So that we can do. Then obviously the productivity, it will be 10x faster than the human could. Then we can easily rely on these bots that we have developed and deployed to the production. And consistency, like as I said, it's a rule-based process, so it will work as you have developed. So moving ahead, just we will quickly compare this traditional automation versus RPA. So this traditional, it will require the more infrastructure as compared to the RPA, and the programming is required actually for the traditional, but with the help of RPA, it's a flexible and it's a low code automation. And actually no programming skills will be required for this RPA to implement. And it's easy to implement, like in terms of weeks, or it depends on the complexity, how much duration we need to implement. And RPA is compatible with the multiple applications. So that is the quick comparison. Okay. So if you compare this RPA with other programming languages, so like RPA, we need to record it, what are the tasks to be done, and we can rerun that multiple times. And it's easy to manage and scale. And so in the RPA, so we need to understand and we have to train the bot, like we have to code it once, so that, and if we put it in the production, so it run on its own and it does that repetitive task without fail. And even if you want to do any changes in the code, so we can easily do it and redeploy that. But that is difficult in terms of other programming languages. So if you consider the market share for the RPA, so this is a source is the Gartner survey. So if you consider the leaders in terms of automation, so we have the Automation Anywhere, then Blue Prism and UiPath in the top leaders. So moving forward, what are the applications? So actually, this RPA can be used in multiple departments, and we can say like finance and the accounting. Yeah, in terms of financial, like if there is a some documents, like every month they receive some of the receipts or the invoices, and they need to extract some of the fixed fields from that, and they have to enter it in the Excel or any report, so that can be done. Then in terms of any like reconciliation process, so that is also a, we can say that it's a repetitive process in terms of bank statement or any Excel which has a large amount of data with multiple sheets. So that reconciliation we can also do with RPA. So there are many applications that we can do. Then in terms of recruitment, like filtering of the, let's say if there is a one or two open position, there will be multiple resumes. So HR has to filter out those based on some of the keywords and like some of the content. So we can do that with the RPA. It will filter out and check the content and summarize it, and based on that, it will filter the resumes. So that can be one of the application. Then then there are many like onboarding or offboarding, like creating some of the new users if they join some of the company and they need to do the basic registration part or the documents they have submitted. From that document, if any data has to be fetched and uploaded to the company portal, so that can be also a repetitive process and we can implement that. Okay, so let's move on to this Automation Anywhere A360. So we call it as A360 now because it can, so previously it was called as A2019, but now we call it as A360 because it's now it's fully on the cloud based. Okay, we will move on to the control room as well. But before going to that, we'll see what are the components. So we can say the central part of this automation is the control room, like from where we can schedule or we can do the development part. Okay, so for the control room, we can say where we do the development part. Then the control room is connected to the different components, as we can say the bot creator. So creator part is at the developer side where he does the development on his machine, or it depends on the client if they want to do the development on their virtual machines. So that can be done on their virtual environment. So that is the concept of bot creator. And once we do the development and everything is tested properly, so we can take it to the UAT, acceptance testing, or the QA environment. And there also we have to do the testing end to end, and then we have to deploy that code to the production, where there is a concept of runner. And on the runner, we are not able to edit the code. Just we have to deploy it and run the bot.
Bot created desktop application. So does it mean that we need to have uh, Automation Anywhere application installed on our system, or we can use the portal version as well?
Okay, let me share my screen again. For this Automation Anywhere, so just we need to log into this Community Edition URL, and after login to this, we have to go to this Manage Devices, and here you have to install the bot agent. So which will be a one-time setup, and post that you can do the development in this Automation tab. So there is no any kind of application or anything required. Just you have to log into the Chrome and do this.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, actually, there is no as such application that you need to install in the like Chrome. So the supported browsers are Chrome, Microsoft Edge, and the Mozilla Firefox. So in any of the browser, depending on your choice, you can do the login and you can do the development. Okay, and after you log into this control room, so there are different options on your left hand side you can see. So this is your home, and you have the different tabs like automation. So in this one, you can see there are different like folders, and the if you just expand that, so you can see the different subfolders, and if you can open any folder, so you can see the subfolder and you can see the task bot inside that. So here you can see as it's a community edition. So you can see the only you can see the edit task bot. So whenever we move on to the enterprise, that is a paid one. So you can see the public and the private repository. So this is a private repository where you are editing the code. So this is for the automation tab. Then we have this AI. Under that, we have document automation. Okay, so IQBot, we can say that was the previous one, but now it has moved to the document automation, which is already integrated in the control room. So previously
Yes,
for
yes.
yeah, for the previously IQBot, you need to purchase a separate license. So this is used for the extracting the data from the like invoices, like PDF or the JPG format. So we can create the learning instance, and we can do the PDF extraction, and output can be in the form of CSV or the JSON format. So here you can create the learning instance, and we can train that, and we can do the extraction part. Okay, then we have this activity tab where we can see the in progress or the historical data. Like in progress means on this control room, what are the bots that are currently running in production, or they are in current run. So you can see actually this is a pending execution. So actually we're not able to delete that. So but currently there is no any task running in this control room. So we can see all the details like when it is started, activity, who has triggered the bot, so everything. And if we can move on to the historical, so you can see everything, the details of the bot, like on which device it has executed, start time, end time. So everything will be recorded over here. And even we can see the status, like with the help of device name, user, everything. So this is the filter we can see over here. So from here, we can, if you want to check whether the bot has successfully run or not, so that we can do from here. Let's say if you have, this is your control room, and from here you have scheduled the bot on another dedicated runner machine, and it has scheduled at 11, and at 11:15 it has completed. But you want to check the status, uh, whether it is successful or any how it has executed. So just simply you can log into your control room from where you're scheduled and you can check the status like this. So if you can click on any of this, so you can see the all the details of the that bot run. Then we have this bot insights. So insights is nothing but we can say the analysis of the parameters that used in the bot. So in order to use this one, you have to develop your bot inside the analysis package that we have. So, and you need to tag the parameters in that. Then we have this devices. So as I already mentioned, so whenever you're doing the setup for the first time, you just have to do this, download the bot agent, and you need to install on for this particular machine so that your device will be connected. So you can see over here, the status should be connected in order to run the bot. So that will be only a one-time setup. Then we have this global values. So global values means like a, we can say a variable which you can use in all your bots, like a standard value that is not changing, and we can use it in any of the bots or any of the processes. Yeah. Then this one, the credentials. So in order to save the username, passwords, or any sensitive information, we have this credential concept in the Automation Anywhere, credentials and the lockers. So first you need to create the locker, and then inside of this locker, you have to create the credential with username and password attributes so that it will be stored in this vault itself so that no one can access it. Only bot will use it in the runtime. So far, any questions? Okay, and this last one, the package that we have. Here you can see all the packages that we have in the control room. Let's say if you have the database, so all the activities inside this database you have listed over here. So like this, we have multiple packages. And yeah, the important last one, the administration user part. So as it's a community edition, I can see only one user, that is me. And if you have the enterprise access, so you can manage all the roles and permissions based on this control room that you can assign to the another users. Okay. If you can see any example, so let me show it to you. So this is a auction sniper. So it's a Automation Anywhere's use case only under bot games. So actually,
Rahul, one question.
yeah.
If suppose we have created a bot and we want to uh, apply it on somebody else's system, then would that person also require uh, you that access or something like that, or we need to have that enterprise access, then only we can do that, otherwise we won't be able to do it?
Actually, there are two things. So one is if you develop the code on your machine as a developer and you want
Mhm.
to deploy it on another machine, which will be a runner only. So then in
Mhm.
that case, from your machine only, you have to just assign assign the runner license to that particular user. And from your machine only, you can schedule and run on that runner. So he don't need to do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is one thing. And if the code that you have developed, and suppose he's the another let's say developer who wants to use your code. So in that case, you need to have the enterprise access where you can, after your development, you can check in the code to the public, and the same control room access he should have, or we can export that and he can import into his control room as well, and he can do the development as well.
Okay. Okay, got it. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, let me run this. So this is a use case where there is one website where there is a countdown timer, and we need to do the auction. We have to put some value, and it will it's a like time challenging. So this is a demo website from Automation Anywhere only. So here you can see the timer is 33 seconds. So as soon as it's reached to zero, so we have to place our bid, and we have to complete the task. So that's a Automation Anywhere bot games challenge. So this is a dynamic implementation. So you have, so that time is again dynamic. So it, when you run multiple times, so you will get we can say the variations in the time. So your bot has to be do the code accordingly. Yes, so you can see the fraction of second time. In that much of time, the bot has implemented that, and it has won the auction. So like that, this is one of the application.